Anytime you watch Arsenal, one thing is clear. Declan Rice doesn't just play for the badge, he lives for it. His voice, his presence, his fight, they all scream captain material. But does Mikel Arteta see this as well? Today, we're going to talk about leadership and why Rice might just be next in line to wear the Arsenal armband. Declan Rice is in his third season with Arsenal, and he already acts like he was born to wear the Arsenal armband. Every team has players, but only a few have leaders. Declan Rice is actually becoming that kind of figure that Arsenal fans can rally behind. Not just because of his goals or his assists and the way he plays, it's because of what he brings to the soul of the squad. You can see it in his presence, you can hear it in the way he speaks, and you can feel it anytime he's on the pitch. Declan Rice isn't just a midfield general, he's Arsenal's next leader in the making. From the moment he completed the 105 million move from West Ham and stepped into the red and white of Arsenal, Declan Rice has commanded respect. We saw it at West Ham when he was named captain at just 23 and he led his club to European glory in the Conference League. Since he arrived at Arsenal, Rice has also brought that same energy. He rallies his teammates, he covers every blade of grass, and he always speaks with conviction. One thing Arsenal has really lacked in the past has been a vocal leader. Martin Ødegaard is the captain of the squad, but he's not the most vocal. Rice isn't afraid to shout instructions. Rice isn't afraid to demand intensity from his teammates and even encourages them when they are under pressure. Can you remember that game against Real Madrid when Arsenal won in the Bernabeu? And late in the game, Thomas Partey had an altercation with David Ceballos, who was at his face, who was there to let him know what he had just done, the ramifications of the fact that he was going to miss the first leg of the semi-final of the Champions League, despite being a very important player for the club. It was Declan Rice. He was so upset with Partey, and rather than wait till after the game, he gave it to him there and there. You can hear Declan Rice communicating constantly, organizing his teammates, lifting the team. Times when Arsenal is being very lethargic, Rice is always someone that comes up and lifts the mood of the Emirates. Declan Rice's mentality and professionalism is second to none. He treats every game like it's a final. He never sulks, he never hides, he always shows up. He trains hard, he stays humble, and he has that win at all cost mentality, that attitude that is needed in very big games. From the moment he scored the first goal for Arsenal against Manchester United, till the very last goal he scored against Newcastle, Declan Rice is someone that has functioned very well in the club, either playing as a box-to-box or playing in the holding role, but his communication and presence on the pitch remains constant. His mentality never switches off. He has very good composure, he's press resistant, and he always takes responsibility. In big moments, he steps up. And you cannot think of any bigger moment than the 2 free kicks he scored against Real Madrid in the quarterfinals of the Champions League last season. Those were amazing goals. The first one called round the wall and beat Courtois, while the second one went to the top corner, top bins. Declan Rice is someone that has bought into the vision of Arsenal, and he shows it on the pitch. Whether it's from Bukayo Saka or Ødegaard or Gabriel Jesus, you can tell that they respect Rice. The fans, oh my God, they love Rice so much. He's very honest in his interviews, he's very passionate on the pitch, and he carries himself like someone that belongs in a top club. Can you remember what happened when Arsenal were about to buy Madueke? How he was assaulted by the fans with petitions and all sorts of abuse and vitriol. Who stood up for him? Declan Rice. In an interview, Declan Rice was quick to mention that he did not like the social media backlash on Noni Madueke and vowed that he shocked everyone with his quality this season. Here were his exact quotes. I didn't like it, if I'm speaking honestly, but I know how driven he is. I've spoken to him, and you're going to see what it's all about this season. I think he's so driven and really, really proven. He wants to prove and show everyone what he can really do, and I think you're going to see that. There's a hunger inside his belly. I think you see it when he signed. He had like 10 or 11 people with him. The excitement is a good thing. He's hungry, he wants to play for Arsenal, and this is the type of player that we want. It's so positive. I think it's going to shock a lot of people, and I can't wait for him to come. That's what I said in my letter to him, and I really mean it because I like him as a person. When he was further asked about whether he needed to show Madueke more support, he said, not really. He's a strong character, a very strong character. It was when the club came to me and came up with the idea of writing me a letter that I said I was going to love it. Obviously, knowing him up close, he messaged me about it, saying that he really appreciated it. I think it was a nice little touch for him to join the club and feel welcome. Trust me when I say that the boys are looking forward to it. People have been speaking internally, the players, the staff. We know the player we are getting, and we are really looking forward to having him at our club. It's going to be exciting. This is someone that is basically acting like a captain, showing how to radiate that Arsenal value to the world. Fans are not happy about the Madueke signing, but who stood up for Madueke? Not Ødegaard, Declan Rice. Speaking of Ødegaard, let me be clear. He's doing well as a captain. The way he leads, especially with the press, is exemplary. I'm very happy that we have a player like Victor Gyökeres, who is going to also join him in that press further up the pitch. But in the long term, having Rice as the vice captain, or perhaps sharing leadership qualities, might actually help us now a whole lot more and make us stronger. Rice brings something different from Ødegaard. Rice brings that commanding presence and elite Premier League experience. So the question is this: is Declan Rice Arsenal's future captain? Whether it happens now or it happens sometime in the future, Declan Rice is destined to lead Arsenal. So let me know what you think in the comments. And if you believe that Declan Rice is destined for greatness at Arsenal, please hit the like button and subscribe for more all about Arsenal content. Come on, you Gunners. And rise, rise, baby.